this one. Maybe not.
Oh, ah! Oh no.
But no, I collect all kinds of different ones. But yeah, then I would say those are the two scariest.
It's funny.
Point it.
Okay, thank you.
Got some helmets if you want. We don't need them, but I thought it would be entertaining. I got the collection. Might as well get it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 22 rifle and pistol and some other stuff. So.
Yeah, I took him to see the tunnel.
Yep, big hole in the ground.
Yep. He said there's lots of them where he's from.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Alright. I can be extra down and put on my body armor if you want.
Oh yeah, show it to him.
Just in the military.
Yep.
Okay.
I was even on a German ship for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
I was in a standing NATO maritime group 2, I believe.
Uh-huh.
It was a Niedersachsen or Sachsen. I can't say it. I couldn't ever say it right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they ended up. I think they ended up scrapping it after that, but that was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I always kept messing with the guys. I'd call it the Kaiser Marine or the Kriegsmarine, or like, no, it's the Deutsch Marine. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I'm a dumb American. I don't know any different.
Well,
but that was pretty fun.
When was
That was 2013 to 14 over the winter. Yep, this is some of my military junk and some stuff I've collected.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Might as well be bulletproof.
Yeah, I told him that you build a lot of your own stuff and things like that.
Yep, yeah, I was testing out a gun. That really didn't work out. I had a really short AR I put together. It's not. I put a different gas system on it. Just for fun. Nothing here is currently loaded, so it's safe. But got my helmet for fun too. Why not? I got it. That's too heavy. It's just for fun. Yeah, we can start out with this crudely made Italian copy of a Wild West Colt revolver.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty simple gun. It's a single action, so you cock it like that to pull the trigger, but it won't do anything unless you pull the hammer back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. But you'll probably want to put your earplugs in because even though it's a small caliber, it's pretty loud still.
Okay.
Mine too. I can show you a few test shots on it. Yeah, it's a 1873 design.
You got any more of them earplugs, Thomas? Or?
Yes, on the truck bed under one of them helmets, this pistol pack.
All right.
I need some.
I'll get my cartridges out. We'll just load one for now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, we can go up here.
Gentlemen?
Yeah.
All right.
Left-handed or right-handed? Right-handed. Okay.
Here.
My son's left-handed. I've been trying to teach him how to shoot. It's a little difficult.
All right.
Yeah, with a revolver like this, it sets you on fire if you're not front or down, anything like that. You hold it like so, and then you pull that back at your thumb, and then you pull the trigger and shoot the target. Either one's fine. There you go. Did pretty good too. Got in the green.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been. This one was a extremely budget gun, less than $100, so it doesn't perform real good. Gets stuck. Yeah, this is a 22 rifle here. It's the same caliber. So I keep for chasing off raccoons and squirrels. But it's very simple to operate. You pull this straight back.
Yeah.
And it picks up around out of the magazine, and then orange is fight or fire, then S is for safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys want to go around the back of the table?
Yep.
Come on, Walter. Yeah, let me see, make sure the scope's clean. Yeah, it's just got a basic scope on there, but it's no recoil hardly at all. Yeah, you can push that forward with your thumb, then should have 10 rounds in it. Hopefully it runs well and doesn't jam. We're kind of staring in the sun. Gun range it set up for this early in the morning. Yep. Yeah, I have to go forward. There we go. Yeah, you can keep shooting if you want. It's self-loading.
Okay.
It's got a malfunction, like I said. These are all cheap guns, so they don't work real well. It didn't feed the cartridge, so I'll clear it for you.
Okay.
It should. Can't fall out the bottom. All right.
Thank you.
Yep. I think it might still be on safe.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
That bullet hit me.
All right.
The shell.
Oh, it jammed again.
Not wanting to work today. Yep, cheap ammo and a cheap gun. We'll move on to something better.
I can still smell it.
Alrighty. It's
It
clear.
bounced off my arm.
safe. Yeah, this is the gun I had put together earlier, Ted. Extra small, but it's not wanting to extract. It's a new bolt I bought.
Yeah, I was telling about how you can buy them and assemble them.
Yep.
Oh, you want, what is it?
No, it's just a homemade AR-15. I engraved it and stuff. So that's a naval base nearby that makes the Special Forces gun. So I etched that on there. Then
Okay.
fake U.S. government property. It's not really. But I thought it would look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got all the manufacturer stuff. It's not full auto. It says auto, but it only does semi-auto.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it doesn't work at all because I changed a bunch of components on it and it's not wanting to play. Normally this is a lot longer, so it's not getting the right amount of recoil force it needs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it looks neat.
Yeah, it does.
You want to start ARs or AKs? What do you think's next? You want to go Soviet or American? I got both.
First, American.
Okay.
What do you think?
Funny. I didn't think I would ever do that in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Thomas, he's really into it. He's
Okay. That's another story.
yeah.
Yeah. Start with. This is a Vietnam era M16 top half. I actually bought it off the internet from Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty neat. It's kind of beat up those from 1968, so it's been around. The bottom half's not. It's newer production. But yeah, got my South Korean military magazines. I got a whole bunch of random parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AR-15 is pretty simple. You just insert your magazine. You'll get a good click, and this releases the magazine.
Okay.
And then to charge the gun is kind of awkward. You go back until it strips a round off.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had fire and safe, so it's in safe right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's got stock's adjustable if you want. I'll put it on the close range rifle sight. There we go. This one's a peep style sight, so you look through the aperture at the front post,
Okay.
and that's how you aim at your target. So, might step back here, feller.
Come here, Walt.
Gonna throw shell casings.
Yeah. Here, stand over here and show him.
Yeah, this is safe. Rotate it down up to fire.
Okay.
That's all it needs. Then you can aim and let it rip. It's got 30 rounds in it, so it's semi-automatic, so only fire once per trigger pull.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Got a little more, a little bit of a power jump from the last one. Yeah, that's not too bad. A little tighter in your shoulder if you're worried about it shifting when you shoot, but you're doing pretty good. It looks all right. Yeah, that one's real smooth compared to a lot of the other ones just because it has the full length gas system.
Yeah.
It's probably been shot 100,000 times. Yep, it should be safe. Yeah, this one I don't have it engraved on there.
Anything?
Let me go look. I'm sure you did. Yep, got 4 here.
But I think that.
Yeah, that one was the 22, I believe.
Yeah. I think every.
What's tricky with these rifles is you see how high the elevation of the sight is over the actual barrel.
Yeah.
So at closer range, since it's an arc, your impact point's actually 2.5 inches.
Ah,
so
I
where
see.
you're actually looking, so it's kind of tricky up close. This is set up more for a couple hundred yards, which I have it, but it's through the woods and I haven't mowed it down lately.
I see. I see.
Yeah, we can try out another one and keep shooting this one if you want.
No, we'll try another one.
Okay. They're all kind of similar, but yeah, this one here is like the next generation style. Oh, wait, man, we're going to use it. Forgot I don't have a trigger in it.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, there's not much difference, so I guess we'll skip him. And this is the modernized, the M4 carbine style, like came out with this, and they had them in the late Vietnam War, but they became more commonplace during the Iraq Wars.
And are still in use?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not going to be able to get rid of these for a long time. They've tried to replace this rifle 4 or 5 times, spent billions and billions of dollars for study programs, and something will be like 3% better, so there's no point in replacing
Yeah.
million plus rifles for 3% better.
Step
No,
back
I
and
see.
give
But
Victor
they
all
make
this.
sure and spend lots of our tax dollars to try. Yeah, this one. Pretty much the same thing. It's got a little bit better sight on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still the same. It's like, that's fire and that's safe. So
Okay.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can hold it there, you can hold it up here. Depends, it doesn't matter. That's a little more comfortable in the cold.
Okay.
Got more of a muzzle blast too, shorter barrel.
Yep.
We run out of ammo? Yeah, it won't go, that's a feature. It won't go on safe after you run out. It's annoying.
Oh, okay.
This is Russian ammunition, so it's also low quality, like everything they make. Yeah, it's like it's steel cases, American stuff's brass. Like this is some of the nicer ammo. That's U.S. production.
Okay.
Yeah, this stuff is okay for target shooting. Failed to extract it. There it went. Yep. Now they can't get it anymore due to their stupid invasion of Ukraine, so
Ah,
they got sanctions now.
yeah, I see.
But it used to be like half price of the U.S. ammo and plentiful. Now they can't get a hold of it as much. They might still be on safe. Yeah. It's just a habit. I always put them back on safe before I hand it to somebody.
Yeah.
You want to shoot an AKM Russian
Yes.
production? All right, I'll get that on. I have an H&K91 Heckler & Koch, but it's not completely finished.
Okay.
I got a parts kit. This is an ex-West German rifle. It's kind of neat. Yeah, I'll grab that other one out of the truck.
I know that they tried to replace that one and
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool, but yeah, they have one of them that's all, I can't remember, because there's the I think your National Guard type soldiers, your reserve guys still use the .308 caliber, and then there's a .556 caliber like these guns that, I can't remember the model, but it's all plastic. It's a certain thermoplastic, like I read a report, the soldiers using it on the gun range, they have all the guns laying on their sides, and the gun's all twisted in the sunlight from the heat. So it's like, that's pretty bad if your gun melts in the sunlight. It's not going to be very good in battle.
No. Just have a look.
Sure.
I hit the target.
Not bad for never firing nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a lot of guns.
Yeah. Yep. He's Thomas been working on these for a while. He likes to do them.
Yeah, I'm always playing with them. Yeah, this is a Russian Sega 101. Yeah, it's got Cyrillic and English on there. It's kind of neat. They imported these. This is 2004. I think they stopped importing them in 08 or 09. I can't remember, because they're the last bullshit they pulled in Georgia when they attacked them.
Yeah.
That's when they stopped banning the rifles, but they didn't stop the ammunition
Yeah.
until 2022. So,
I see.
yep. We could have cheap goods if they weren't idiots.
Well,
They don't understand economics, I
same with the
guess.
gas, with us.
Yeah,
We
you know,
used to import all the resources from there and
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah. Then we blew up your pipeline in the sea.
Yeah.
We totally didn't do it. That's the biggest load of crap ever. Biden even said, we're going to cut off the Russian gas imports to Europe. And then suddenly there was a Navy exercise there in this giant, massive gas line that Germany and a couple other European countries and Russia all jointly built in the Baltic Sea got blown up. How strange. Like the Russians did it. Like the Russians can't sail out of the North Sea. We have this SOSU sonar network. It's undersea microphones that can hear everything, so they can't get out of their bases at all without us knowing it. And I talked to other sailors I was in the Navy with. They're like, yeah, there wasn't anybody out there but us.
Yeah.
So pretty obvious. We screwed you big time. Our government did.
Yeah.
About like every country, the government doesn't truly represent the people. But sometimes you get the government you deserve too, and that's not good either. But anyway, yeah, this is the classic Soviet illiterate peasant rifle.
AK-47.
Yep, it's actually an AKN. The AK-47 was a milled receiver, so this is the cheap version. It's stamped sheet metal with rivets, and I put an ugly paint job in there. But I thought it was cool at the time. Yep, it's super basic. This is semi-auto, and if it was actually a machine gun, it would be full auto right there, but it's not. So, yeah, just go down straight, and then you can pull the trigger. But it's got really basic pistol-style sights. So just the notch in the front post, but
No safety?
it has a safety. It's this big lever. It's awkward.
Okay.
So you can't really operate it with your hand. You have to take your hand off the gun to take it off and then fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess ergonomics are not important when it's going for cheapness. Yeah, you want your hand up here, and then yeah, you can take it off safe, and then hold the regular grip and then fire. Some of them can shoot pretty nice, but most of them are pretty crude. I have 7 different.
Oh, that's corkscrew.
Yeah, it's got some more power to it. Not as smooth as the American rifles. In true Russian style, they took the STG-44's magazine system and with the American M1 Garand to create their brand new invention that they just ripped off German and American designs and put them together pretty much.
You know that about that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy guns.
Why is this?
It has a short or a long recoil gas system, so the gas port, there's a piston on the front of the barrel and it comes back and hits it. It rocks up a lot more than the ARs.
Okay.
I can just show you here. It's like this one, the gas system, it runs in line with this, there's a spring in here and that's right against your shoulder. And here it's offset so the whole gun rotates up basically off your grip. Like this is pretty smooth and that one rocks just by the design. They can stamp out a bajillion of those with, communist slaves, where these might take an actual skilled machinist, so.
My question was another one. I
Yeah.
wanted to know, why do you like guns so much?
They're fun.
Okay, just that.
That's pretty much it. I enjoy hunting and I enjoy collecting them.
Okay.
Just like some guys like cars and computers, I just like guns are fun. They're
Okay.
some, I have a bunch of mechanically interesting different styles, and then I like the military style ones. I liked it before I was in the military, then I liked it when I was out too. So
Okay.
it's like these all these rifles I have are copies, but not the real. They're not machine guns like the military ones, but they look just like the ones I used when I was in the service.
I see. I see. Okay, I'll hand it back to you.
Yep, you can shoot it real fast if you want. Just pop, 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 pull the trigger as quick as you can.
No, it's okay.
show him.
It's a
All right.
Yeah,
I'll do it. Here, I won't shoot at your target. I'll set up a piece of wood and shoot it real quick.
All right. Here, get Thomas.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Not sure how well I hit it, but it was fun to do. It made a lot of noise.
Sure did.
I have a handgun. If you want to shoot it, it's not too bad.
Okay.
I have a metal target over here, so it's a little more fun. Yeah, this is a Brazilian copy of an Italian gun that the U.S. also used for a long time too, but I like it.
Okay.
It's actually a Italian copy of the Walther P38 action system. Yeah, it's a Taurus 92, but it's real simple. It's a double action. I'll unload it completely here. Show you how it operates. Yeah, basically, you can shoot it two different ways. The way I like to shoot it, it's a double action, single action. So on the first shot, you'll have a long hammer pull and it'll fall like that. Then once it loads itself, it'll stay back. You'll have an easier, quicker pull. But we can just put one round in it for the start if you want. But I got some metal targets over here that ring when you hit them. They're a little more exciting. So
Okay.
we can go over this way and try them out. I'll shoot them earlier before we guys see. I'll give you an example shot. How about that? Okay. So you come off the muzzle. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It dings and hits the target, so you know when you got on the spot.
Okay.
There's just one round in it this time, so you can just aim and fire. Just make sure you keep both your hands below because this recoils backwards. So you can hold it like a teacup with just one hand or however recommend. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Yeah, the pull, it'll be a long trigger pull and then it'll fire. Alright, that was unloaded. I can put the magazine in if you're wanting to shoot more than one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can leave the hammer back like that, and that way it's a little bit easier since you're new to shooting.
Okay.
Oh, I broke the target. Yeah, that's not a big deal. There's a little one next to it you can try to hit. It might be a lot harder. You can just shoot off in the woods if you want. I don't care. There you go. Got him. Dead center too. Those little target's a trick, especially when they start swinging.
I think the other one.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, I don't.
I have an even bigger one. I should have hung it up for this. It's like a 2-foot circle. It's a lot easier to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had bolts in there finger tight, so it probably was unthreaded over time. I was shooting it before you guys came. Yeah, that's the gun I carry every day. Marksmanship medal for it in the military, so I like using it. Full size and comfortable.
Okay.
Alrighty. There's a decocker feature on this one, so you push that down and let the hammer drop and you take the holster.
Okay. And you carry that all the time?
Yep.
Okay.
When I'm at work welding, I usually don't, but yeah, as soon as I get off work in the car, then around the house and everything else, it's
Just to keep you safe.
yep,
And
self-protection, you know.
yeah, yeah. But did you ever need it?
No, it's a pretty safe area around here.
Yeah.
long as you're not in a major city, you know, I know TV makes it look like we're in giant gun battles in America every 2 seconds, but it's pretty peaceful here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all media
I think
nonsense.
so, yeah.
Yep.
So, but you still have the feeling you need it.
Yep, exactly. It's just like a parachute. You're going to be really upset if you don't have it when you need it.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Because I've never needed it, but
I asked Ted before the same question. I think maybe having a gun creates situations where you use it.
it's possible. But everybody's a lot more respectful. You're not going to get in a fist fight if you know that guy's armed. So,
Yeah.
you know, like the Wild West shows
Well,
always
but
acted like
you're
it's a big
guy.
guy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nobody gets in a
Yeah.
fist fight with you.
Yeah, it's like I keep it concealed so no one knows I have it in the first
Yeah,
place. But
yeah.
yeah, actual gun crime is. I saw a statistic once. It's not politically correct, but basically it goes off of the more diverse the area is, the more violence. You know,
Uh-huh,
I mean, I'm sure.
see. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you heard about what happened in Cologne a couple years ago, and all the Syrians went wild on New Year's.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
kind of the same thing in our cities.
Yeah.
They like to cause trouble. Yeah, it's a mess. But I've never had an issue with the handgun. So, you know,
Okay.
I bet about every third or fourth man you see in Bedford is going to have a gun on them. You just won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually have two. Got a backup. I don't always keep that one on there, but sometimes I do. Depends on the situation, you know. If there's been a lot of terror attacks or something, sometimes I'll carry extra ammo or something in my car. But-
Okay. So you're on heightened alert.
Yep, yeah, nonsense they pulled in New Orleans and Vegas the other day.
Yeah.
Seems suspicious.
Uh-huh.
My professional opinion, I think the government was involved. The
You
terrorist
think so?
attack in America usually doesn't happen without the FBI's hands in it one way or the other.
Okay.
They have what they call a 6-week cycle. They find some mentally ill person on the internet, they hype them full of nonsense, they give them a terror plan, and they arrest them at the last second so they can maintain their funding through our Congress.
Mm-hmm.
So they create trouble to justify their pay, basically.
I see. Uh-huh.
And then sometimes I think their guys get loose from them before they can catch them.
Mm-hmm.
Because almost all these recent attacks in the U.S., you know, someone will claim they're a member of ISIS, but they're like American-born Arab who wasn't even religious.
Yeah.
They just got spun up by some internet nonsense.
And everybody keeps saying this Fort Bragg thing, talking about the Fort Bragg.
Yeah, Fort Bragg's a dump.
They're saying that all the recent ones, all
Yeah,
of
they
those
all
guys
three
have
were
went
there.
to that same
Yeah.
fort, and they
Mhm.
think it's connected possibly.
Oh yeah, it's where they have special forces. It's the humongous army base. It's not a good place for everything I've heard. I was a sailor, so I wasn't ever there. But
Mhm, mhm.
everybody's like, yeah, it's a nightmare to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I figure you'd be the guy to show him the guns.
Yep.
He wanted
If you want to shoot actual machine guns, right up there at Johnny's Junction, there's a place you can rent them. They have
I
the
think
indoor
I-
range and stuff. So
I think I got the grip.
okay, yeah, that's like out there. You can get actual machine guns and then let them spray.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, that gets to be an expensive hobby though,
yeah.
because we can still buy machine guns here, but after you couldn't buy any new ones made after 1986, the prices inflated. Like
Yeah.
in the 1990s when I was younger, they were like $3,000 or $4,000. Now they're like $30K. It's insane.
I see. I see.
It's like, and it's for a crude gun like an AK that you can't even hit nothing.
Don't you
with.
have to have special clearance to own
No,
those?
you just
No?
you pay a $200 tax stamp, which having a tax for a civil right is nonsense in my opinion.
And how much is the
That's all right.
How much did I blow
You
up?
can come back for it if you want.
Not much. Ready to enter the Suez Canal, and then they turned us around all of a sudden and sent us off to Somalia to bomb a bunch of Al Qaeda contacts.
I see.
Former CIA employees that we were upset with.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Equipped by the CIA.
Yeah, that's the American tactic. Create a terrorist group to get rid of a terrorist group, and you got to create another group to get rid of that group, and it's a circular nonsense cycle.
Yeah.
This is Stefan. He's visiting Buddha and Thomas's gun range. That's fun.
It is.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I push my farther targets out. I went hunting out in